Hello, darling hearts. It's your GAPS coach Emma here. He loves me. He loves me not. You know, it's like a guessing game, life, isn't it? Or is it? My daughter was asking me about trading because she keeps on getting, obviously the Black Mirror is reading her mind, obviously, because she's thinking about how can I make money, because she's 18 and she's starting to think entrepreneurially. And of course, the Black Mirror is sending her message about how you can make thousands of pounds by trading. So she's like, what's trading, Mum? I said, okay, let's watch a film, Trading Places. Do you remember, with Eddie Murphy? Eddie Murphy? Yeah, and that guy from Ghostbusters. And basically a very well-heeled, well-educated Harvard or Yale graduate who's working for a big trading corporation and running their operation, living in a vast mansion with a butler and everything, swaps places with a guy who's begging on the street. And the way that happens is that the guys in the head of the corporation decide to control the situation by swapping them over, by wrecking one man's life and then offering everything on a plate, like the devil makes it ever so tempting, doesn't he, to the beggar guy and saying, come and, you know, run our organisation. Because they're asking about nature or nurture. Is it nature that gets us where we need to go, or is it nurturing? You know, are we born with genes that make us genius, or are we nurturing the genius within every single one of us? And so, anyway, have you seen the film Trading Places? Anyway, it's a social experiment. They're basically showing us that, you know, these top-notch elite types get together and go, let's do a little social experiment and let's wreck one person's life and build up another just to see what happens. And I'll bet you $1 that, you know, that. Anyway, they're telling us that that's what they're actually doing, social engineering. And then there was Pygmalion. Do you remember My Fair Lady? It was called Pygmalion originally. And Pygmalion, if you look it up in the etymological dictionary or look it up in the dictionary, Pygmalion is a man who moulds a woman to his own perfect one that he would love, you know, by encouraging her to do the things that, like training a dog, basically. You know, encouraging her to do the things that he wants her to do and discouraging the things he doesn't want her to do. So in My Fair Lady, the case is Eliza Doolittle, all I want is a room somewhere far away from the cold night air with one enormous chair. Wouldn't it be lovely? And then in the end, she's talking like that. Herefordshire, Hertfordshire and Hampshire, hurricanes hardly ever happen. And that, again, was a social experiment. So it's happening to all of us all the time. It's not a question of, you know, he loves me, he loves me. It's not fate. We are being engineered. Socially engineered, biologically engineered. So that's why it's so key to grab hold of your faculties, stop being distracted by the weapons of mass distraction, and start to heal your body with the foundation of the food as the medicine. And I've got lots of other protocols to layer on top of that as well, so that you can actually have your wits about you, because gut and psychology syndrome is what I work with. Gut and psychology syndrome. So if you're psychologically not balanced, not feeling great, which how many people have got bloody ADHD, ODD, OCD, autism spectrum disorder, this, depression, anxiety, these are all mental problems, and they're all linked to the gut and psychology syndrome. Do you see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is I'm going to do it instead of bread thing, because I'm going to do my very own social experiment, and I'm going to see how many people I can turn away from the opiates of the masses. And that social experiment, because that's a social experiment. Let's get everybody, you know, give us this day our daily bread. It should be give us this day our daily meat in my book, but give us this day our whatever it is we need to stay functioning, not be poisoned by a weaponized food system. That sounds extreme, but when you look at glyphosate in detail and the history of glyphosate, when you look at people who've influenced the food guidelines that the government hands out, they are nefarious characters. They're Fauci-esque, half of them, and it started in the 1950s, so it's been going on, this big social experiment, for an awfully long time. Let's just nip it in the bud, shall we? And yeah, come and join me at Timeless Cookery. I'm just about to launch a rather exciting offer, which would involve one-to-one coaching and also loads of instead of bread tutorials. Like, what do you do instead of bread if you are hooked on the grains, which are microdosing us unless they're heritage grain, grown biodynamically, you know, and then properly prepared, which takes a heck of a lot of processes. You might as well just go and get some buff, pasture-raised, pasture-finished beef, you know. Give us this day our daily beef. Anyway, darling hearts, lots of love to you. Have a beautiful day. See us tonight on the Wellness Wednesday show, where Paul from Nutrient Nirvana and I will be talking about chronic fatigue. It's very interesting. It's like couch potato mode. Your cells, all your batteries go flat and you go into couch potato mode, and it happens to a lot of people. And we're talking about solutions and remedy, which is always good. Anyway, tonight, 6:30 p.m. UK time on Nutrient Nirvana's YouTube channel, which will also be live streaming to Timeless Cookery YouTube and here on my profile. So see you later. All right, lots of love. Bye.